Hey, it's your Geli Mamma here, and today I'm working with the fabulous Kiki London to bring you this Avengers Endgame nail design. I realise that this is probably more Captain America themed than it is Endgame, but you know, we need the titles that are going to get the views in, and you know, it resembles Avengers. It just resembles one of them. But hopefully you like the design, and I actually only needs 3 colours to achieve, so these are the colours that I have used, and obviously I've gone ahead and already applied them. I applied 2 coats of each polish and cured it in my Kiki London 40-watt lamp. So I'm coming in with a large dotting tool, and I'm basically making a circular shape, you know, not completely covering the nail, but you know, covering a good portion of it. Obviously if you can do this with nail brush, then use that instead, but I just find I have a little bit more control with the dotting tool than I do with the brush. Sometimes the bristles can flick off unexpectedly. So yeah, so you just want to get it so you're kind of happy with the shape and it looks as even as possible, then pop that into your lamp to cure. Then you want to come in with a small dotting tool and come in with the same red that you used for the base and just do a much thinner line. Obviously this is going to resemble Captain America's shield. So again, using dotting tool, if you find it easier, then you can obviously use a brush, and you know, you might be able to get it thinner if that's what you would prefer. And again, cure this in your lamp. The curing times are on the screen. Then you're going to come in with the blue, and you're basically going to just fill this whole section in. I was going to leave like a white ring, and then I decided that actually it would just look better if I filled it all in, and it kind of gives me a little bit more space to come in and draw, or attempt to draw, the 5-point star. So I've changed to a striping brush now, and I'm just going to start off by putting like a line going across the nail that you can see here. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. To be honest, it did take me a few times to kind of get it to even look this good. For some reason I just couldn't quite work out how to angle it properly. So I just did a line, and then I did like a triangle shape coming off that line, so it looks a little bit like a witch's hat maybe. And then you want to come in and obviously do the sort of bottom side to the star. So yes, I was actually quite shocked. I thought that this would be quite simple to do, and I don't know why. You might not have a struggle, but I just struggled to really get it to resemble like an even 5-point star. I'm sure there's a knack, but yeah, I got there in the end. And I did actually lengthen the star, like the legs of this, just to make it look a little bit more even after I cured it, kind of thing. So have you gone and watched the Avengers Endgame yet? I haven't, so no spoilers. You definitely won't get any spoilers from me because I haven't watched it. But yeah, but I'm excited. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. I don't know if you're into these type of films or not. So this design is probably the simplest out of all of them, because you're kind of drawing like an A, like a capital A, and then you're just sort of putting a bit of a ring shape around it. Obviously, I've done it simply just so it will appeal to obviously people that don't have really good freehand skills like me. This is just a way that you can kind of achieve that look, and it's not too difficult. And you know, people are going to get the idea of what you're trying to create with it. So then with this one, I'm kind of doing like half of the nail blue, so I did majority of it just with the brush that comes in the bottle. Then just to neaten it up, I came in again with a striper brush and just turned it into a bit more of a neat curve. And then I'm coming in again with a striper brush, and I'm just doing 2 vertical lines like so. So just, you know, put the brush on the nail and sort of work your way down the nail. I think this is kind of a good way for you to kind of practice doing striped nails, because it's not the full nail. So you've just only got to have it like a little bit, and it just helps you kind of get used to the brush, I suppose, and work out the motion that you would have to use. So then I cured it, and then afterwards I decided that it needed to be a little bit thicker. So I came back in and kind of just like made it thicker at the top and then worked it down, and obviously tried to make the lines as straight and crisp as possible. So I'm going to hold my hands up. I did stamp the star. It was actually an outline of a star, so I did fill it in with the gel polish, the white gel polish. But yeah, it took me so long to get this star to look like this. That I slightly cheated. I'm sorry. I feel really bad, but I've told you, I haven't tried to make out that I've, you know, just become super talented at a 5-point star. I will definitely have to practice that a little bit more. But I really do hope that you like this design. It is fairly simple to achieve. Obviously, if you're really good at freehand, then you would find this really easy, and you could probably do it so much more better, but this is my take on it, and I really hope that you like it. The colours that I've used from Kiki London are just perfect for the theme of this mani. And yeah, even though like I say, it's not including all of the Avenger characters, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out, and I really hope that you like it too. So if you do decide to recreate it, please tag us in on Instagram at Kiki London Nail Gel. We'd love to see your designs, and please press that free subscribe button if you've not done so, and take care, and see you next week. Bye.